Hello everybody, Minecraft here, and welcome to my first GMod video. If you don't know what GMod is, it's Gary's mod. It's a sandbox game. That's why I thought I'd include it on the channel, because it's really fun and sandboxy. And I thought today we'd just start off with showing off morphs. There's like GMod has a bunch of add-ons. I can't really show you the menu because due to windowed mode, the back to the actual main screen thing will, the little button will get cut off, so yeah, so I can't really do that. Yeah, but so, yeah, so I'm just going to use this to spawn a bunch of Mewtwos, and this bunch of Mewtwos has a lot of guns. Every single one of them has a gun. So we're going to go right back up here, and then we're going to go to Morphs, Orc Stomper, and go to Liberty Prime. And now, you guys don't really get to see, or, okay, I phrased that horribly. You guys get to see it, but not like from that. This is Orc Farm, this is Liberty Prime. You gotta love for the way it moves, how it like springs backwards. We're going to go back into third person because it's easier to aim like that. Like I could just go like boom. But if I just go down, I'll take like barely any damage because epic mech. And I can just go like boom, 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 boom. Notice how they're all being annihilated. And you can't see my health because it's down at the bottom of the window, which is cut off by Windows mode. Do 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 do. And that's that. Now, okay, so if you're going to use the morph mod add-on for yourself, note that to go back into yourself, to be yourself again, you will need to be, you'll need to press V, which is also the button for no clip mode. But now we're going to fight something a bit more serious. Not really too serious. NPCs. We're going to go to Terraria. I have Cthulhu. It's a boss. And notice how it's already in its second phase. As I said, only a bit more serious. Actually, that wasn't even as good as the Mewtwo's. So that's that. So let's try. What? No, I can only have one at a time. Yeah. These things are surprisingly good at like making you fly upwards. So that was really quick. I guess let me go back to being myself. Let me show off some of the really cool morphs. So I'm fairly certain these two are built-in categories, and so you can become any of these. Like this is a. Oh wait, I can't use that one. I can use this. And I suppose I should go into third person. I'm a roller mine. I blew up. Like that's the cool thing with some of the well done morphs. Some like morphs that actually have time put into them. you can do things like blow yourself up, or you can become a helicopter and shoot everything. You can drop bombs. And then you can go from that into a train. I am now a train flying around. Because, you know, logic. Let me just be myself again. And like, there's this guy. Only has one weapon. There's this guy. There's this. Whatever the heck this is. You can become some tiny object. There's this. The rest don't really do anything. That's the only thing that you can become. And then we get to things like Bendy and the Ink Machine. And most of them seem to be based off the same thing. So pretty much all any of them do on right click is go invisible. Now this one, this is where we start getting into the Five Nights at Freddy's stuff. There's actually a fan game called Final Nights 2. I actually vaguely remember this, but not really. Pretty much in the original Freddy's Pizzeria, I think. I don't really remember it too well. Give me like 1 second to research it. Okay. After watching a bit of the trailer on the official page, which I will link down below, I remember this. You are in your own home, and people are looking back at the original location for these animatronics, and they found the remains of the animatronics, these burnt husks. And so you're supposed to fix them, which means keeping them at home, apparently. So you have to set up a security system in your own home to protect yourself. And these things will come after you, plus more. Now then there's the sequel game, Final Nights 3. Now I don't know about Final Nights 1, but Final Nights 3 is horrifying. But let me go back to myself so that that's not being so distracting. Pretty much, you, for whatever reason, are in like a hospital, and apparently you imagine that there's these horrible monsters out to get you, and so there's only 5 animatronics. Reaper Balloon Boy, Reaper Chica. Actually, let me switch to a different map so that you can see these morphs better. Okay, so now that we have this loaded up, I actually remember all. Oh wow, that was scary. It's like face planted in the air, which is why we're here, because there's some here. But anyways, so with Final Night 1, you were actually in your own home that had all the whole animatronics in them, and so you went through different stages, kind of like in the what do you call it, the Joy of Creation. There's the different stages. It's like one of them is in your living room, kitchen, dining room area, and the marionette will appear in like cupboards and stuff and on the TV, and so you have to make them go away, close the cupboards, turn off the TV, whatever. But anyways, back to this. Final Nights 3. So here's Reaper Balloon Boy. Now I would go into first person, but the weird thing is, well actually, let me see if that's stupid. Okay, let me I'm gonna do this. So, okay, so I got the third person camera set up, so I can now go like this. This is Reaper Balloon Boy, one of the nightmares from Final Nights 3. This is Reaper Chica. Now, you might have already noticed, like, okay, if I go to this thing, if I go to, okay, so here's Chica from, like, original Five Nights at Freddy's. Notice the bed that says, let's eat. Let's go back to Final Nights 3, Reaper Chica. Read it. Let's give in. Now, there's also Reaper Golden Freddy. And they all have like cool animations where, like, if you crouch, if you move while running, crouch, move while running. Then there's Reaper Mangle. Mangle is in even worse condition than before. It may be better, depending on how you look at it. So if you hold crouch, it really does nothing. You move, moves like that. You move like this, then suddenly the head goes upside down. And then there's the Reaper Puppet. Crouching, moving, running. Everything about this thing is creepy. So then there's, well, this refuses to work. Well, I mean, it's Foxy. Like, the detail, 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 the TV, detail, 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 detail. And then the rest refuse to work. This is Golden Freddy. Notice how he moves by kind of just like hovering around. And if you crouch, then he does that. But then if you sprint, if you run, like holy smokes. But yeah, most of these can't actually jump. This is Mangle. This is Toy Bonnie. Toy Bonnie is weird. Crouching, walking, running, hopping along. Then there's Toy Foxy, also known as Mangle. Crouch, move faster. There's Withered Bonnie. 1 second. Then there's Withered Bonnie. You can crouch. And like notice that he's in the pose that it would be if he was just sitting in the back room. Like if I were just to have him move over there, side by side comparison. If I were to have him rotate a bit. And then he can move and then he can move. Then there's Chica. And do. There's Foxy. Now, this is where things get interesting. Because, well, you can do that. You can also run ridiculously fast. It's like, doo 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 doo. You can also, yeah, they can all, like, just vanish. But this is where things get interesting. He can, as you can see in the mirror, it was a lot easier to see in the mirror, but he can jump, which is really hard to show from that camera. But he can, like, fly. Wee. Airplane. Airplane Foxy. Foxy has gone into airplane mode. It's like imagine. Airplane mode Foxy. Yeah, so this is with his buddy. And he's just kind of jittering. And jittering. And jittering. And well, that is. Now, there's only two that work here. The fan, which literally can do nothing other than rotate. And these things. And then I can go into here. Now look at this. Like here, they have like check out the animations on these things. Like, this is probably gonna end up being a longer video than I want it to be, just because I'm showing off all of these animations and stuff. I think we'll leave it off with this section. I'll end up this section. So then there's Unwithered Chica, which we were seeing a bit ago. Oh yeah, I didn't show moving. Moving. Unwithered Chica. Do. Now there's Foxy, and like look at how he like seems to be telling a story or something. And then he can move. He can't jump. He can move. He can move very fast. Then there's Unwithered Freddy, who's like talking on microphone, and that's him crouch. And so like he can take off his hat and then roll his eyes back, and then his hat flies back out to his head. And then there's Unwithered Golden Freddy, and this is really, yeah. This is really weird. So you can move, and then you can move, like flying around and whatnot. And then you get to things like this. Like here's Withered Bonnie. There he is crawling on the floor. He is walking. There he is running. Withered Chica does nothing. Does nothing. Does something. Then there's Unwithered Foxy, who, as you can see, can jump, can crouch, and can. Like, I really like the other Foxy better because of his flying jump, like he does in the 5 Minutes Phase 2. Then there's Withered Freddy. He just freezes like that. He can also lay down, dead. He can run. And then there's Withered Golden Freddy. Now first off, check out that walking animation. And that you can actually see better from a distance. His head floats around, reconnects to his body, which then floats up and then goes down, and that does that. That does that and doesn't do anything. Then there's that. Then there's him just moving, and then if you go faster, he starts flying. And I think that will do it for this episode, this video. So yeah. So I will see you guys next time.